we've got the Giants' superstar wide receiver. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Giants and the Hawks next on EA Sports.
Well, no trip to... Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And a glance here at the southpaw, who will be calling the plays under center.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses who have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Fancy footwork at the 45. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. 2nd and 1. Staying on his feet, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Get a look at this Seahawk offense as they come out there, and the quarterback brought in as part of that big offseason trade, now in his 4th NFL season, Drew Lock. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort, 14 carries, 61 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Throwing now is Locke. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with a
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Walker. Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Locke going to throw. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But when the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Graham. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They'll go with the option. Coming right. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down. Up the middle they go. Graham. And some room to run now. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malachi? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Block again here on 2nd and 10. His throw incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth this out yet that ever admits to worried about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. A spin. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he rifles one incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, there's a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule.
Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. After the turnover, here's Locke. He hits his target, Lockett. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Locke. He'll get this out wide to Penny. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Again, they'll throw with Locke. Over the middle, it's complete. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A third down pickup of 5.
Locke exits on 4th down as Seattle sends out Jason Myers.
This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. Myers' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game, and they make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And New York set to take the field.
Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
79 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Now a good job shifting right, finding his target.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Uchenna Nwosu. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 23. Seahawks with a 1st and 10. Locke gets ready to go.
At their own 23.
Hands it to Walker to begin the series.
Now the ball comes loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover for his squad.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Locke now to throw. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Taken from about the 12. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Locke. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Penny, and he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. From just shy of midfield, Locke. Oh, and he lost lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. They were trying to set up a screen there, but that one just too slow in developing.
Yeah, too slow in developing and well read because that ends up being a bad feeling for the quarterback. When he's got no blocking in front of him, his guys are just going to let defenders go, and they're coming.
And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for the Giants. 54 yards.
We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
On first down, Graham. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
Esker's going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Some more great football coming your way in prime time to wrap up the month of October. It starts tonight. Could it be a Super Bowl preview? The Packers and Bills from Buffalo at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, Halloween night, Monday night.
There he goes, right side. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Ken Walker.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it makes the score 21-10. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
And New York set to take the field.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's caught. This is White.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Right there, hurt. Hey, check that, street.
They're going to look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete.
He's got room at the 30.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. They'll go option to the short side. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. 25 yards as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So an electrifying run there as he calls his own number and takes it all the way.
Brings a new dynamic to this offense, doesn't he? And right now I'm picturing the offensive coordinator, the head coach in their minds, drawing up some more running plays for this guy because he brings some excitement to this offense.
And just a young rookie, a lot of electricity yet to come in this career.
Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line.
And out now come the Seahawks.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Looking to throw again on second down. Locke, he's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's got room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
Gets around him. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. And even 100 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Toss left side for Walker.
And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett, 32 yards.
And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They go play action here on first down. On the move to his left. Gets past one man. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Giants! From 19 yards away. Now a draw play. It's Walker, and he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 2nd and 12, Locke. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Here's Locke to throw. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, 1st down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Locke. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. To throw it is Locke. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. That time, a 9-play drive. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. A fairly short kick from the 14. The Giants with one final possession here in this 1st half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man, complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Let's go now.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Check match.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, able to avoid him. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. So we've reached halftime in a wild 1st half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, good work in that 1st half. More from you guys in a minute. But first, let's get to some scores right here on the day before Halloween. We start up at Lucas Oil Stadium, Washington, paying a visit to take on Indy. And it's the Colts who have the lead in that one. Matt Ryan, 4 touchdown passes. From there, we head down south to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Carolina Panthers. Marcus Mariota, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last. We head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And they were winners in that one as they take care of the visiting Chicago Bears. Ezekiel Elliott, what a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. With that, let's get a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Giants. And they've had their way running the football, well over 100 yards already as a team, with 2 more quarters still to come. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the break.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
108 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And going right back to Walker.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Let's go.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Shotgun snap to Locke. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And just a 30-yard punt that time.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And he he's going to be intercepted a third time. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Seahawks are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Oh, he tries to give it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They juked him.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. A great play there. 35 yards.
And the Giants take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the...
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
No escape from Locke, and he'll go down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Locke's throw into the hands of Fant.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Locke going to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
There's a nice move. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And New York set to take the field.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
And he's got this down to the 35.
110 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
And they'll try to run the option here.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against them throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second half blowout material.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Giants have got it on cruise control. And that is what you call lowering the boom down near the goal line. He was going to force his way in no matter what.
They always talk about low man wins when it comes to the offensive line, having the leverage to move the defenders. It's strong man wins when it comes to tackling in the red zone. And if you happen to be the low man and the strong man, that's a huge win.
Block now on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's locked. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And taken right at the 35.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And out will come the offense as they take over. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. That's good for 28 yards.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
They'll run on 1st down. It's Graham. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Giants get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him and let him cap things off.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Taken from about the 12. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to...
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They look to throw. It's Locke. He's got it to Hilton. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On 1st down, Locke. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to get the football back at their own 17. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, it's Graham. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On 1st down, Graham.
He'll get this up to about the 44.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Graham. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like baseball.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lock behind it. Wow. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This is caught by Hilton. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. What a throw right there for the 1st down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
Locke. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Giants are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they're going to speed things up here. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got his man. It's White. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, a 22. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite...
He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. From 3 yards out.
And the Giants add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch, and it's the rookie quarterback, Charles.
Come on, set! Big Lion!
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Let's go now!
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
19 take!
Looking to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Giants!
Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present making...
Get it! Check smash! Check smash!
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That's complete to White. And they work this out past the 25. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw now on 1st down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Check Bobcat! Check Bobcat!
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
This offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Block again here on 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Locke. He hits his target, Lockett. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Myers connects on the PAT as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. And this team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites. They are now eyeing an 8th straight win as they begin this drive here in the fourth quarter.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Graham. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will recover, but it won't make much difference here. This will still be a turnover on downs.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What